Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is for you guys at this time. Keep in mind it's general, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this resonates, okay? So let's see, guys. What do you need to know at this time? What's the message? What is the message right now? Let's see. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, okay, so we're starting off with something here, a relationship. All right, the Lovers, someone being sad about a relationship. Okay, so there could be something right now that's going on. But then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, so lying. So you could be sad right now about a lie that you found out when it comes to a relationship. Let's see what's going on here. Or somebody here is upset, they're grieving about a relationship. Why is the Lovers here? The Six of Swords. The Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is giving me like a choice, right? A fated choice. It's either like move on or hold on to something. So somebody here might want to move on, leave something behind, but at the same time, hold on. All right. What's the Five of Cups? The Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hierophant. So this has to do with a manifestation, okay? It's if I'm being honest, it's kind of giving me like that sadness when you think that something is going to work out and then it doesn't, okay? It's like you could have wanted this relationship to work, or you could have thought that this would become something with like a serious commitment, okay? Something about a dream come true. It's like kind of that sad realization that something isn't what you thought it would become. Okay, what's the Ace of Swords reverse? Judgment. The Chariot. Oops. The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you could be reminiscing about the past, okay? You could be thinking about this a lot, thinking about past memories with this person, or your history together, or everything that you've been through together, okay? Fond memories of the past. But it's also kind of like with Judgment and the Chariot, it's like even though you hold some sort of memories very dear to your heart, the lies, it's like you know that you have to make a decision, okay? So you know that you have to move forward even though you're reminiscing about the past. It's like you know that you can't let the lie stand, like you have to do something about it. You can't just let someone lie to you. All right. Tell me more about the Lovers, please. Yeah, it's a choice, okay? The Two of Wands. So you could be standing in front of a choice right now, which way to move forward with the relationship. The Ace of Wands, and you made a decision, okay? Yeah, so you made a move, you made a choice, you made a decision. What's this? And it flipped out in reverse, so something about this obstacle cannot be transcended. So it's kind of like that energy where you love the person a lot and they mean a lot to you, and you saw this going somewhere, and you thought that this was gonna be it, okay? It's like you thought that this was your wish fulfillment, but something about what happened in the relationship, it's like you don't know if you can transcend it, okay? You don't know if you can move past it. There might be a lie that is so it holds so much weight that it's like you don't think that you can move past this, okay? Even if you love the person. So what's the Six of Swords? Yeah, receiving what you need, moving on, arriving, moving on. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah, so that's the choice, right? It's the choice that you make to move on, to be single. Even though there's like a lot of love here. The Lovers is in the upright. It's like a very loving relationship. There's a lot of love there. You thought that this would become something committed, okay? Or that's what you hope for, at least. So what's the Five of Cups? The Star in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't a wish fulfillment. It wasn't what you thought it was. It wasn't what you thought it was, okay? The Six of Wands. Yeah, it feels like something like dream crushing, okay? Soul crushing, dream crushing. Right? What's the Five of Cups? A self-absorbed narcissist and a one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah, it's giving me that you thought the relationship was something different, okay? So you thought that you were committed. You thought that this was the one. You thought that this was like the dream come true. And it's like that realization that everything the person said to you was just love bombing. Like it wasn't that they had the same intentions or that they felt the same way, but that maybe a lot of it was just love bombing. And it's like it's like a soul crushing realization that this isn't what you thought it was, right? Or you had more feelings than they did, or you interpreted the relationship to have more significance than the other person did, right? It's like giving me something like that. Or you were more committed, you were more invested than they were. You took the relationship more seriously than they did, okay? But they might have not said that. It's kind of giving me like someone here might feel like they were led on, okay? Like they were made false promises and stuff like that. Yeah, the High Priestess, yeah. Yeah, you feel like this person led you on. The Seven of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you were disillusioned about something, okay? It's like you broke out of the illusion. And it could have something to do with like who you're dealing with. It's kind of like realizing that someone might be a bit one-sided, or the relationship always was more one-sided. And it feels like a bit of a cruel realization, because I don't think that this person didn't make it obvious that it was that one-sided. Like they didn't convey this to you. They didn't say this to you. They might have said the complete opposite. I feel like you were love bombed a lot. And then at the same time, this person wasn't treating you, and maybe not even to your face, but like behind your back, they were not treating you like they were as committed as what they said they were. It's like just putting you like in a false dream of what the relationship is or what it, signifies, but their intentions were just completely different. So you were disillusioned here, Seven of Cups reverse. Yeah, twin flame connection. You were disillusioned about this soulmate connection here, because I feel like you thought that you were perfect for each other. You thought this was a perfect match. You thought that you complemented each other. And not just that, I think that you felt, or it was conveyed to you by the other person, that they felt the same way. That's what I mean. It's this painful, it's like falling from cloud nine. That's what this feels like, right? It's like falling from cloud nine. You thought something was permanent. You thought you and this person are like two swans, right? When a swan meets another swan, they mate for life. You thought that you and this person were two swans, okay? You thought that you thought they felt the same way, but then you fell from cloud nine that that sometimes what they said wasn't true, or some things that they said, what they conveyed, it wasn't really how they felt, okay? Yeah, so what's the Ace of Swords in reverse? The Page of Cups, yeah, and here comes the love bombing. So after they lie, after they get caught in lies, they always come back around and apologize. And they always love bomb you, and they always tell you, I'm sorry for lying. And then they go and they lie again and again and again. And every time they get caught in a lie, they tell you all the things that you want to hear. It could even be that their apologies are, you know, fake words, fake promises. It's just giving me a lot of like breadcrumbing, okay? The Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe for a long time you couldn't really see that this person was manipulating you, okay? You couldn't really see that the love bombing wasn't real, like it wasn't how they really felt, or it was just kind of something to, you know, they tried to make it better. It's kind of like lying to you and deceiving you and then telling you everything that you want to hear to kind of make you feel better about what they did, right? Or like make these promises like it's never going to happen again. I'm never going to lie again. And maybe at, you know, the first couple times they did this, you couldn't see that it was love bombing. Like you couldn't see that it was future faking and manipulation and breadcrumbing. And, you know, it might have taken you a long time to fall out of the clouds, okay? I just keep getting that here. Seven of Cups in reverse. It took you a while to fall out of the cloud of this, you know, this fakery. It was just a lot, it feels like a lot of fakery, a lot of one-sided feelings and a lot of love bombing and a lot of talk, but no real commitment. A lot of apologies, but no real change, okay? Yeah, so tell me about the Ace of Swords in reverse. Self-indulgence. Yeah, you're dealing with someone that's very, very selfish, okay? Relationship evolving to the next phase, abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest what you want. Yeah, this person, they would tell you everything that you wanted to hear. Keep a positive mindset so that everything that you wanted to manifest, everything that you dreamed of, right? It's like, you know, I promise you I want to have this with you, and I promise we're going to have that, and I promise that I'm going to give you this, and I promise it's going to be better, and I promise I'm going to stop lying, and I promise, like all that. I promise I would never do something to you. I promise I would never betray you. But the whole time it was just selfish intention behind it, right? It's like this person just didn't want to lose you. They said a lot so that they wouldn't lose you, but they didn't really have any real intention of following through with a lot of things, okay? That's what it feels like. So what else? Ten of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's like, this like, okay, this is even giving me like they made promises when it was not even like possible for them to make these promises, right? It's kind of like telling you, oh, I want to move in together with you. I want to have a family with you. I want to be with you, but then not introducing you to their family. Okay. So, you know, how do they think that you're going to move in together if they haven't even introduced you to their family? It's things like that, right? It's like, of course I want to be with you and have a family with you and live with you and all this, but they don't introduce you to their life. They don't let you meet their family. They don't let you even maybe, I don't know, maybe they didn't even let you know where they live. Okay. It's like all that kind of stuff where it just doesn't match, right? It's like, how can you promise me all these things, but it's not even possible, okay? Like we can't move in together if I haven't even met your family. I mean, you know, like 1 + 1 = 2, right? All right, what else? It's like always keeping you at arm's length. It's like making you the promise of union, family, stability, marriage maybe even, but then not incorporating you into their life, not actually doing anything to make that happen, okay? But they tell you this all the time. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, it was all manipulation. Magician in reverse. It's just like a lot of manipulation. Just a lot of manipulation. The Seven of Wands, to stop you from leaving them. Just to stop you from leaving. That's it. Yeah, all these messages, all their messages, all their communication, all their messages. Yeah, it's about don't leave. I'm sorry. Manipulate, manipulate. I promise I'm going to do this. I promise I'm going to do that. Knight of Cups. I promise I'm going to give to you. I want to be with you. I want to make you this offer. I want to move in together. I want you to meet my family. I want you to be my wife. Where's the action? All talk, no action. And I feel like sometimes it takes a long time to fall from cloud nine. Because when they make these promises, this is literally future faking. Okay? It's a tactic that narcissists or avoidant attachment style, they use this tactic to make you think, to keep you around so that you don't leave. Right? But when time comes for them to actually follow through, they have so many excuses as to why they can't do this or they can't do that, or now's not the right time, maybe in the future, not right now. I promise I want all this with you, but not right now. You know, it's always like that. So for you to become disillusioned, it takes a long time because you have to get to the point where you realize that it's not coming in, right? Because you're going to be very patient with them because you're waiting for it to come in. So you have to get to the point where you realize like, it's not coming, right? Nine of Wands, yeah, where you give up, basically. Where you give up, where you're like, it's not worth fighting for this anymore. You just kind of give up, waiting for the day to come. Yeah, Seven of Cups, and they just create this fantasy with you. They create a fantasy here, okay? The Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So this could have something to do with a Queen of Cups, okay? Why is the Queen of Cups here? This has to do with a judge, with adjudication, and a mature woman. This has to do with a mature woman in front of a judge. What does that have to do with a mature woman in front of a judge? Not dating someone new, not wanting to meet someone new. Okay, so maybe this is about meeting someone's mother, right? So maybe you never met someone, maybe you've never met someone's mother, you've never met someone's family, okay? Maybe you've never met someone's mother, you've never met someone's family. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe you're also at the point where you don't even want to meet this person anymore, okay? I don't know. Maybe you don't want to meet them at all anymore. You've never met them before. And this has to do with some sort of messages on the phone. Somebody expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Watching, looking, stalking. This has to do with some sort of messages on a phone from stalking someone. Watching, looking, stalking someone. Okay, tell me more about that. So watching, looking, and stalking, and hacking, I'm assuming, okay? So some sort of messages, watching, looking, stalking, hacking, about you not meeting someone's mother or not meeting someone's family, or somebody not introducing family to you. The Devil and the Knight of Cups. Devil? What is the devil? A heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together. Marriage. This has to do with a marriage or getting married or meeting the one. Okay, so honestly, if you haven't met someone's mother, I feel like there's a reason why you don't want to meet this person, okay? Even if at a time you were upset about not meeting someone's family or not being incorporated into someone's family or being held away, okay? Something about not meeting someone's family. But I feel like there's a reason why you don't want to meet someone's family. And it could be maybe because you feel like someone's mother is a bit dark, okay? Why is that coming out? Something about a mature woman. You not wanting to meet a mature woman, or the fact that you've never met this mature woman. What about that? Judgment. Yeah, okay. Judgment. Six of Swords in reverse. There's something that you can't move past. Judgment. Okay, so this is giving me like in the time where you were held away from someone's family or they didn't introduce you to the family, their family might have said things about you or treated you in a certain kind of way or disrespected you in a certain kind of way. And maybe you can't get past that. Like there's things that were said about you or the way that you were treated by someone's family as well, that now you just can't get past it and you don't want to meet them, okay? Now you don't want to meet them at all. Yeah, something about the past, something that happened in the past, something that was said in the past or done in the past. The Sun in reverse. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This has to do with someone taking a risk here, a new beginning. The wheel is turning. This has to do with a risk that someone took that is changing the direction of something. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse with a Queen of Cups. And some sort of an illusion here. Why is this? Who's the Queen of Pentacles reverse? Has to do with a relationship and not someone not in bad health. A relationship, yeah, okay. A relationship, bad health in reverse. Somebody is not in bad health. This relationship, what does that even mean? Girl talk, or was that already out? I think that was already out. This has to do with somebody trying to mirror something about wanting to meet with someone. Meeting, coffee cup and addiction. Heartbreak, addiction, coffee. Okay, you want to know what I think this is? I just wanted my confirmation, but coffee cup, addiction, and heartbroken. Heart attack in a coffee cup, addiction. Maybe you feel like someone's mother tried to poison you, okay? Maybe that's why you don't want to have anything to do with someone's mother now, right? You don't want to have something to do with this mature woman because you think they tried to poison you, or you're pretty sure they tried to poison you. Time in reverse. Needing time, taking time in reverse. You don't need any more time to think about this. You already know you don't want to have anything to do with this lady, okay? It's someone's mother. It's someone's mother, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. A strategy with someone's mother. And a Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so, okay. So either someone didn't want to introduce you to their family, or you do not want to meet someone's family, okay? Or maybe it's both. Maybe at the beginning you were upset that you couldn't meet someone's family, and now after all this time you don't want to meet someone's family at all. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You don't want to meet them because this Queen of Wands in reverse and this Empress here, these family members, they tried to poison you. Or they try to drug you, or try to poison you in some sort of way. Okay, so why is this important? Why is this important about you telling someone, or maybe you even told this significant other, maybe you even told this person, whoever you were dating, that you do not want to meet their mother because you know they try to poison you? Yeah, your relationship, whoever you were in a relationship with, you said, I don't want to meet your mother, I don't want to meet your family, because I know she tried to poison me. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. I know she tried to put something in that fucking food, man. Or in that drink, okay? Strength. Something strong. The Knight of Swords. This has to do with something that was communicated here. About it, the Ten of Pentacles and the Temperance? About an inheritance or about someone's family. So you tell your partner or your person that you do not want to meet their mother because you know she tried to poison you. And what does that have to do with this? It has to do with someone now trying to get away with it. So they did try to poison you, huh? Okay. Something about someone not being home, something about hacking someone, watching someone, stalking someone, you not being home. Something about stalking you, watching you, hacking you, and you're not home, okay, when you weren't home. And this message or these messages or this communication was manipulated, okay? Somebody is manipulating this communication. This is a group of people. A King of Swords and a group of people making a choice here to say something about someone's health. Okay, so this has to do with someone's health. All right. The mother. Someone's mother. Someone's mother. Something about a mother, but a Cancer, okay? Queen of Cups, the Chariot, a Cancer. Messages. Or messages about a mother, messages about traveling, messages about a Cancer. Somebody here is extremely stressed out, terrified, worried right now because something is being lifted, an illusion is being lifted. They cannot create an illusion about this. Somebody is extremely terrified right now and worried. You want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure, like 99.99% sure, 100% sure, I'm actually 100% sure, but it's, just for the purposes, okay, that you do not want to meet someone's mother because you know she tried to poison you. What this has to do with some sort of manipulated communication about you not being home, okay? So is somebody trying to flip the script now on you and say that somebody doesn't want to meet you because you try to poison them? No, bitch. It was the other way around, okay? It was the other way around. Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Swords, 4-4. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody's just trying to defend themselves. Something about losing out on an inheritance. Losing an inheritance. So let me get this straight. There's messages, there's some sort of communication or messages about you telling someone that you don't want to meet their mother. You don't want to have anything to do with their family because you know that they're trying to kill you and you know that they tried to poison you. And now these people are trying to flip it back around on you and pretend like it was you that they're trying to stay away from. Oh, bad health. Or something about being left out in the cold, or being abandoned, or being in bad health, being in poverty. The Ace of Wands, taking action. The Page of Pentacles, with some sort of messages on a phone, man. Ace of Pentacles, something about something that they took to the justice system, something about evidence that they brought to a judge. Some sort of evidence that they brought to a judge. Yeah, it's a tower moment, okay? Something is a tower moment here. Something is shocking. Something is absolutely shocking. Why? Because of what they thought here. What they planned for money, okay? What they thought about doing here for money. Some sort of a plan with money. Yeah, a false person with a gift. They're trying to lie about the fact that they tried to give something to you, man. They tried to give something to you. They tried to give you some sort of gift, which is poison in German. They tried to give you poison, okay? A gift. And this has to do with a corrupt, dirty official, okay? Or something illegal. They're doing something illegal here with money. Something about getting money. Somebody was paid, or maybe someone was paid money or given money to poison you. I don't know. Or they thought they were going to be getting rich off of poisoning you. So, okay, what else? This has to do with messages. Messages that have been manipulated and sabotaged, okay? Or somebody using messages to get what they want or to try to win at all costs. Yeah, saying that they have some sort of evidence. But it's just confusion and it's just a lie. It's just to try and, you know what this is? It's like the person that tried to kill you for money, or the person that tried to poison you because they just don't want to accept you into the family, or whatever this is. This whole family turning around and trying to say that you did something to someone. Yeah. Just so that the truth doesn't come to light. Right. The Sun in reverse. They just are trying to stop the truth from coming out of what they did. Okay. Strength. Yeah. Page of Wands in reverse. Something about these messages though. Okay. Manipulated messages. Somebody did not send someone this message. Somebody didn't receive this message. This is fake news. This is a false report. Something here has been miscommunicated. Okay. The World in reverse. They can't fulfill this cycle. They can't complete the plan. They're lying. Ace of Swords in reverse. They lied. They lied about the messages or the content of the messages or the context or who is trying to poison who. Okay. Yeah. Something like that, man. They've been doing something a long time with messages, with communication, okay? A King of Wands is now blocked. Now a King of Wands is blocked. Why? Because they were trying to do something to defend a Queen of Wands. A King of Wands is now blocked. They're trying to defend a Queen of Wands. So it's the whole family that tried to poison you that's now trying to turn around and defend themselves with magic, okay? With manipulation. With lies and manipulation and deception and theft, okay? Oh, lying about a death. Really? Lying about a death, huh? So someone's family that you don't want to have anything to do with because they try to murder you and poison you. They're now lying about a death because they don't want it to come out that they tried to poison you. The Star. Oh, a Queen of Cups. Someone's mother, an Aquarius. Either the mother is an Aquarius or it's the mother of an Aquarius, okay? And now this lady is under judgment, yeah. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Why is judgment here? Because they couldn't unalive you here. They don't want you with their son or daughter. They don't want you to be together with their son or daughter here. Lovers in reverse. A mature man. Now a mature man is under judgment because they couldn't unalive you. They couldn't poison you. Something about lovers in reverse. They don't want you to be together. Tell me about them lying here. Tell me about them lying. Why are they lying? Because they work together with a mature woman who tried to poison you. Okay, that's why. This mature woman, someone's mother that you do not want to meet or have around you at all ever again in your whole life. This is why you don't want to meet this lady, because she tried to poison you. And now they're working together, this whole family, to try and defend mommy because they don't want to get caught with some sort of messages. So your messages where you're saying, I don't want to meet this lady because I know she tried to poison me. Now they're turning it around on you and saying that this is about you. No, we're not doing that one. Journey in reverse. No, we're not. The journey with this mature woman is over. Okay, it's over. Whatever they're trying to lie their way out of is over. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Hope this helps. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time.